Hi, I'm Ted from Everything Attachments, and we're today with a new line of rotary tillers. We were in process, along with all the other attachments and landscaping items, gardening items that we're building ourselves in our own factory. We were looking into building our own rotary cutter and rotary tiller. We still will be building our own rotary cutter, but we happened to come across Steve that sells these tillers. They are made in South Korea by a major manufacturer that makes all of the OEM tillers in Korea for constant use. I've been to Japan 27 times, so I visited the rice paddies a lot there. Their tillers go through a lot more severe use than ours do. These tillers are basically a redesign of the Sigma tiller for Italy for our American market. So instead of us trying to build our own tiller market right now, we're going to use these tillers and brand them as an Everything Attachments tiller. They are made in South Korea, but they have some really nice things about them that I like, and they're able to afford to do for us to make it a good product that we're willing to stand behind like we do all of our other products and stand behind it for you. Just like a 5-year gearbox warranty. These have the type of gears that are in the rear end of a car, which are a helical design instead of a straight cut gear design, meant for constant use in long periods of time. They have a really nice powder coated finish. They have a unique way of making it simple to be able to offset your tiller or hook different hitches to it. You can move the pins, which are really long. This is a standard category 1 size, which is 7/8. You can move them to the side to offset them, hook to just the sides. There is a category 2 bushing in there if you have a category 2 tractor. Chances are with a 52-inch tiller, you probably won't be using a category 2 tractor. You can hook to the outside if you do have a larger tractor. You can hook to the middle, different ways of offsetting it. It is also clear underneath the top link pin, so a quick attach will work on it. And I'll go over the drive shaft in a minute. It is really heavy duty. It does have the 6 blades per rotor, same as the tillers we've been selling, and it has a C-shaped tine, which does just a lot different than the L-shaped tillers that I've used in the past. So I really like the C-shaped tine. I like this big heavy drive shaft. I like this nice powder coated finish. It's very similar in looks and design of the Sigma tiller that comes out of Italy, but it's got a few changes on it. I like all of them. Turn us around to the side just a little bit, Peter, where they can see into the right there, and I'm gonna see if I can rotate back a little bit. It's got a nice stand over here on the side that comes out of the way easy. A really heavy duty rotor assembly, torque tube. So it's a really well made tiller, easy to put up the kickstand, and you need a kickstand because the center is basically just a big wheel. Without a kickstand, this isn't going to stand up, it's going to lay over on you, and you're not going to be able to use it with like a quick attach, and it's going to be more difficult to hook up. So they've got some nice features on it. Turn it around to the back, Peanut. Big greasable area here on the side to grease this side of the rotor system. It has more holes here for your adjustment of your shoes. It has a total of 4 holes instead of 3. Good heavy duty tailgate on the back. Still has the chain here, so the chain is what's going to control the consistency of your dirt. If you leave it down, it's going to give it more chopping time. If you bring it up, add a little speed to your tractor, it's going to leave it a little more coarse. So just depending on the type of ground you have would depend on where you'll set your tailgate. Going around to the other side. This particular model is a chain drive. We have others that we'll be doing today that are gear drive. I have never had a failure with the Sigma chain drive. I love the chain drives. There's no reason that I really like a gear or a chain as long as they never give a problem, and I've never had a problem out of a chain drive. They also offer it in gear. So either way I like it. It has an easy oil check level here, drain here. This kickstand, you pull 1 pin, flip it up, so you're good to go there. Come on back around to the front. All right, that's good. All right, now on this drive shaft, which is made in South Korea, which is unusual, this baby is heavy. They put a lot of steel up into the knuckles of this. The drive shaft tubes on almost everything is usually an Italian-made shaft. Some are Chinese shafts, but they all use a fairly light, triple-shaped light steel, which is easy to cut, and that's good if you have to cut it. A tiller, because the pull arms and the gearbox are so close together, and your tractor is right here, in most cases, you will have to cut the PTO shaft to customize it kind of to your size of tractor, so they'll come a little longer than you need in most cases. This drive shaft, just because of the heavy dutiness, and I'm going to show you, same way of cutting it, but it's going to be a little tough to cut it with a handsaw versus some type of a power saw just because of the thickness. This has a 6-sided shaft in it that's very thick, similar to what our auger drives use from McMillan and Dan User. This is very thick, so it's the same principle, but as far as when it comes to cutting it, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to cut if you're trying to use a regular hacksaw. But it is very heavy built, meant for many years of use. We're happy to have them here at Everything Attachments, and the new price we think is so competitive that we're going to be really competitive in the tiller market this year. Give us a call or an email at Everything Attachments. You'll be seeing this working in the field soon. We're in the middle of doing videos. We're trying to fight the weather a little bit right now, getting ready for spring. But you will see this working in the field soon. And just give us a call or an email at Everything Attachments, and we'll help size the tiller right for your tractor.